We're back. You can do whatever you'd like. You can eat pizza during the show. You can talk in the microphone, whenever.
You can pop your head up on camera whenever you want.
One slice is not going to do it, by the way.
No. He's going to need more. And luckily, thanks to Mountain Mike's Pizza, there's still a whole half a pie there for you.
And you got the Supreme for me.
Yep.
Is your mic on?
Is your mic on?
Oh, I don't know.
You should
He just
Yep.
handed it to me.
There you go.
Kind of like the anthem singer at the arena. If you don't turn the mic on for him, it's not going to be a very good anthem.
I mean, I don't know why it was off to begin with. I'll blame Chris.
I'll blame Chris. Blame Chris. Ryan Holt, Kevin Bartle, joined by Condors Team President Matthew Riley. And Matt, I mean, a big week here in Condors Town. It was, we talked about it earlier in Holt's headlines, where the Oilers' purchase kind of went on the back burner because it was 6 days ago, and we've had so much happen since then. But take me back to last Thursday and just the getting to the press conference. I mean, It was a whirlwind to making sure that press conference got off, but it did, and certainly a big day in Condors Town last Thursday.
Yeah, it was crazy, and we were able to milk the story for 9 days, which was good, too. Although that wasn't really the plan.
No, it wasn't our fault.
No, as it came out, and then, leading up to it, we had our ECHL Board of Governors meetings in Philadelphia, which I was at, and
almost didn't leave.
Well, yeah, almost didn't get back. I planned on going to the Flyers game on that Tuesday night. It was postponed because of 12 inches of snow. Of course, we went out anyway, but that's another story that's not for on air. And then the next day at the governors' meetings, it was unanimously approved, the sale to Edmonton, and then that night in Bakersfield as we were flying back through numerous airport delays and so forth, the city council meeting in Bakersfield, and luckily Patrick LaForge and myself, more so Patrick LaForge, got here so he could address the media and the fans and sponsors and everybody on that Thursday. We had the press conference at 10, and we did a phoner, if you will, with the Edmonton media at 11. And then we did our a luncheon, a sponsor luncheon at noon. And just funny on the phoner with the Edmonton media, the first question. So it's just LaForge and myself, the Oilers president and myself, and they've got Terry Jones from the Edmonton Sun, kind of legendary.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
Doesn't get more legendary than that.
No.
From the Edmonton Sun, and then they had 3 or 4 TV people on there, maybe some other folks too. And the first question he said, so with the Edmonton game coming up on Sunday, is it going to be Undy Sunday here in Edmonton? That was his first question. So I let LaForge take that one. He said no, but he said it in a long drawn out way.
They could think about it. I mean, you probably can't go into too much details, but you mentioned it was unanimous at the Board of Governors meetings. Did you get any kind of feedback from the other governors on, on the purchase and what it might mean for the ECHL in the future?
It's just all positive. I mean, anytime you can walk into our Board of Governors, our owners' meetings with, a governor from a National Hockey League club, I mean, that's cool. Occasionally we have guests from the NHL to talk and shake hands, but now he's one of us. And so, of course, he went around the room and introduced everybody and was able to spend some time with most of the other teams. And everybody's just real excited that this, opens up doors and hopefully opens up people's eyes at the NHL level that hey, yeah, we're minor league and we're AA, but we're important, in the landscape of hockey. And obviously we, the Bakersfield Condors, are important to Edmonton, but hopefully NHL teams will take note of the league as a whole and, recognize that they just can't use us and abuse us, but they got to appreciate us too.
How flattering is it, and you talked about all the media on the other end, but how flattering is it to have an NHL team as interested in this organization and knows as much as they did about this organization pre-purchase? Because you heard it from the media, but the Oilers brass came down and they're looking at all our stuff and they're like, oh yeah, we know this. Yeah. This is Charlie Sheen night. I love when you guys did this. How flattering was that?
It was crazy. I mean, the fact that Terry Jones, the Hall of Fame reporter, and then Edmonton knows us, inside and out, and are so aware of being involved with the Condors. So it's humbling and it's flattering, and a big pat on the back to everybody associated with the Condors. staff, fans, sponsors, arena, you name it. 17 years of work's gone into this, and biggest announcement in our organization, and now we're owned by an NHL organization.
Patrick LaForge was unbelievable when he was here. I mean, he commands a room, but he got he got my full attention when he was talking to the media off the side at the press conference, saying that they had been watching for a while and that he had been here previously. And when he started rattling off, we had been to Stockton, we had been to Vegas, and then he said we'd been to Fresno and we'd been to Victoria. And I'm thinking, how long have they been working on this?
Yeah.
I mean, those are a couple of teams that haven't been in our league for several seasons.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this wasn't a shotgun overnight decision, and even we've been talking to them about it since June, and they'd obviously been talking about it or thinking about it, at least internally, for many years before then, and used to be affiliated with Stockton, we were the team they wanted. I mean, the Condors weren't for sale. We didn't go to them. They came to us, and that's actually how the affiliation developed, was out of the inquire for them about ownership. And so as Patrick, said that day, wanted to kind of take us for a test drive with the affiliation, and obviously they liked what they saw, and here we are today. Now
we were a Cadillac.
The Condors handle well.
We were a Cadillac.
They handle well in the rain.
Switching topics, obviously San Francisco, the tough situation up there. They cease operations, but the good news for Bakersfield fans is we don't have to redo the schedule that much. All the home dates stay in place. All the promotions stay in place. We just change some opponents.
Yeah, kind of strange, actually, because of the odd number of teams in the Western Conference. You may have already talked about this, but there's always a team that's not playing, that's idle. 9 teams, 8 teams are playing 4-on-4, and obviously somebody's not playing. So we were able to take the idle team and basically just pop them in. In some cases, we had to change some other opponents, but basically just pop them in. And all our home dates are the same, and everybody's home dates in our conference is the same, which is great. Stinks for San Francisco, Bulls fans, employees, players. I mean, people are out of work, and that's no fun, obviously. That's a tough situation. But here in Condors Town, we don't have to reprint pocket schedules.
Well, what we did have to do was we had to change the Pacific Division standings, but we'll keep Las Vegas in 5th. I don't mind that. They're still in 5th. They haven't passed San Francisco yet.
There it is.
They haven't passed San Francisco yet. Until they get 11 points, they don't go past the
1,
Bulls.
2, 3, 5.
Keeping the Bulls alive, but the Condors moving up the standings, right behind the Stockton Thunder now. The Condors in the 7th spot in the Western Conference, right behind Utah, who we played this weekend, and I think we have a slate as well of the Utah Grizzlies. There they are. They're at 41 points.
That's a pretty tight division right there. Only 12 points separating top from bottom.
And the Condors with a game in hand on the Utah Grizzlies.
Yes.
So we'll play them twice this weekend. Will we against Utah? Well, we got to make some picks. And kudos to the girls last week, Rachel and Brianna. They went 2-1.
Yes.
I went 0-3. Bartle went 1-2. So the girls beat us last week. We'll see what Team President Matthew Riley could do against us. And we're going to pick 4 games. We got 4 games coming up. So the first game is Las Vegas.
4 games. We got 3 minutes
at
to do
Utah.
it.
We have 3 minutes to do it.
Oh, okay.
So who do you like in this one? It's the game tonight. Las Vegas is in Utah, taking on the Grizzlies. We saw what they can do last weekend. Who do you like in this one, Mr. Riley?
Utah, one of the hottest teams in the league. No brainer.
There you go.
No brainer indeed.
I also got Utah. I don't see Las Vegas doing much tonight. And
me neither.
They're not the same way.
They're not going to close that gap on San Fran tonight.
Yeah, there we go. Idaho is at Alaska. This is the Friday game. So the second of the 3, and Alaska back at home against the struggling Idaho squad that I don't think they have a goaltender right now. But who do you like in this one?
Well, as much as it pains me, Alaska, them and Utah are the D2 hottest teams in the league. We're right behind them. But, yeah.
And they're on home ice. That's the only reason I got them in this one. And Idaho's goaltending situation.
It's a clean sweep.
They don't have I don't think they have anybody left.
I mean,
Nagel's up, Robinson's up.
I've sold my
Steelhead
Steelhead stock. I'm not selling my Will Henneke stock.
No.
But I will sell my Steely stock for this game.
All right, so we're going off the board with our third pick, and we don't have slates for it, so we're just going to give our picks via point. But Saturday night, the Kings host the Philadelphia Flyers, and who do you like in this one?
Well, I was at Dodger Stadium last Saturday night
right.
for the Kings-Ducks game. Exciting. Of course, Kiss
naturally
highlighted the event. The Kings took it on the chin, 3-0. They're struggling. The Flyers are struggling, however, so I'm going to take the Kings at home this Saturday.
I'm going to take the Flyers. I'm an Eastern Conference guy.
Yeah, I don't know why. That doesn't really make sense.
doesn't make
I'll
sense.
take the Kings as well. I have no idea who's playing well or not.
They might not even score a goal. They haven't scored a goal in 2 out of the last
Maybe
3
it'll be
games.
0-0.
But Condors Town legend, Jeremy Zager's down there. We love him. All right, well, we got to make a pick in the Super Bowl. Broncos, Seahawks, Sunday afternoon.
Scott Cox still in the house. I saw him walk by in his Seahawks gear.
He's gone. Who do you like?
Broncos, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos too. So
We're all going
on the
Broncos.
Broncos train. Omaha.
You
That's
got
right.
it, baby.
Omaha. I might Omaha and make it a Seattle pick. Can I do that? Omaha, Seattle.
Oh,
You can do whatever you want.
I just Omaha and Seattle.
You called an audible.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
taking
I just
Call it
called
audible.
Well, Matt, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys. Great
Cemetery
job.
plot giveaway this Friday. Lakers and Clippers basketballs on Saturday. Big
Lakers,
weekend to come.
Clippers. Why didn't we pick that?
Oh, we could have.
Did they play?
Did they
No,
play
but
this?
who's
I
going
don't follow
to
the
run
NBA.
out first?
Oh,
Saturday
no.
night, Lakers.
Lakers are
Clippers.
I think
definitely
that's
Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers definitely. Ute Jersey next Saturday. We'll talk about that. Condors home Friday and Saturday nights. He's Matt Riley. He's Kevin Bartle. I'm Ryan Holtz. Bartle, say something really intelligent.
I'm going to go have some more pizza with bacon.
All right, this has been Condors Unleashed. Goodbye, everybody.